Who's grandfather?
Welcome to the Sunday Footy Show. Oh, no, sorry, welcome back to the Sunday Footy Show. We don't like in jokes. Billy was just telling us a couple of jokes. Give us the two kids' ones.
Well, because Charlie Dixon's coming on shortly.
Yeah.
So we looked up where he was born. He was born in Cairns.
Yeah.
Where do all the sardines go for their holidays?
Where?
Cairns. And I still remember my last words my grandfather said to me. No.
OK, let's take a look at the match from last night. This is Port Adelaide up against Richmond. Charlie Dixon will join us a little later on. But this was one out of the box, isn't it?
It was sensational, TJ. It made you so grateful that we've still got footy because two brilliant teams put on a brilliant spectacle. Travis Spoke, what a season. Ollie Wines, there'll be a lot of clubs coming after him during the year. Gray back to his best. And Charlie Dixon kicked 2 goals for.
Charlie.
He is a monster in a good way there, Charlie. You were dominant yesterday. Obviously disappointed you didn't have your kicking boots on, but congratulations on the win. And where does that sit in your time at Port Adelaide for best home and away wins?
Yeah, no, it's one of the good ones. I think that with the quality of team Richmond have been for the last few years, and to be able to get that one over them and to be challenged throughout the game and to play the way we played was. It's pretty rewarding, to be honest.
Charlie, we're taking a look at some of the game highlights, but I want to take you through. It was an awesome start. That pressure was through the roof. I haven't seen pressure from Port Adelaide like it. I know Kenny can wind you up at times and maybe get you playing that way, but then to lose your way, but then to finish them off in that last quarter must have been extremely pleasing.
Yeah, that's it. We were challenged throughout the game, and for us to get back to the contested stuff and win the footy and just stick to the way we wanted to play, and that's contested footy and hit the scoreboard when we can. I was just a bit unlucky I couldn't.
Hey, Charlie, I think everyone thought at three-quarter time the fact that Richmond had stayed with you, you'd had so much more inside 50, the rain came, all of a sudden it was going to be Richmond's turn to really take control in the middle, but the wetter it got early in that last term, the cleaner you guys were around the footy.
Yeah, that's it. We knew that they were going to stick with us the whole game. We just had to stick to our contested footy and know that our best footy, if we consistently play that, we can beat anyone. I mean, Richmond coming off a 4-day break, we know how hard that is, and without their captain, so it was it was phenomenal to have to be able to play the way we wanted to play for 4 quarters. We lost our way a few times, but we were able to just keep ticking along and locking that ball inside the 450 there at the end, and to be able to pepper them there.
Charlie, past Port Adelaide sides have started seasons really well and never finished them. What's different about this team, you think?
I think we've just got a bit of consistency and depth in our in the way we want to play, and I think we've been trying to play this way for the last few years, and it sort of seems to be working fairly well for us now, and we just got to stick to the basics, and that's what it is. It's basic footy and getting it in long and deep and keeping the ball inside our 50.
I know how frustrated you were last week, Charlie, with the attention that you got from the Western Bulldogs. Was it nice to have another tall target down there and Laddams have the impact that he did? Yeah,
absolutely. It's to have another tall target to sort of drag away another defender and make them accountable to that player is awesome. Gives me a chance to play 1v1 and it helps our smalls out because they know where the ball's coming if we don't mark it.
You're out of contract. How far down the road are you with that and your extension at Port Adelaide? And is that where you see your long-term future?
Yeah, I think it's hard with all this, the contract situations and everything that's going on at the moment. But I do see myself here. I love Port Adelaide. I love Adelaide. But yeah, we're just going to see what happens towards the end of the year, I suppose.
Charlie, so much vibrancy has been added to this Port team by the young players, and yet it's one of the older ones who's having one of his great seasons, Travis Spoke, in contention for the Brownlow. What's he mean to you this year as it unfolds?
Oh, he's a superstar. I mean, he's just one of the best humans off the field, and he works so hard on and off the field. And I sort of had first witness to that in our break, and to see how much he puts into his game. It's just reward to see him, playing as well as he's playing. I mean, he had a sensational year last year as well, and for him to just go about his business the way he does is phenomenal, and he means a lot to me, and I love him to death.
Hey, Charlie, there's only 10,000 fans there last night, but the atmosphere, you could hear it through the telly. They were nice and loud. You must love the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. They let us know when we're playing well, and let us know when we're not playing well, and when they always like to let the umpires know. But no, they're unreal. We have 10,000 there, and the place echoes with them. They're unreal, and I can't thank them enough for turning up and in a sort of unusual season. But it's awesome to have them there.
Oh, they love you, Charlie. They love the big Charles up forward, don't they?
They do. I just couldn't fit Charlie in the box.
Oh,
I would have.
Dominant big man out there.
I know. Travis Boak,
Presence.
sensational. Ollie Wines, Robbie Gray. I'm loving what Zach Butters is doing at the moment.
I tell you what, Charlie, I would have given you 9 votes just because you've got very clean cornicing, not a cobweb to be seen up there. So well done, mate. That's because
This is the only good part of the house.
there's
The
some
rest is falling
cobwebs.
apart, to be honest.
cobwebs in your beard.
Hey, Charlie, just before we let you go, away from football, you're a real car enthusiast, eh?
Yeah, I am. Actually going to go to the shed and do a bit of work today on one of my cars I got there. So that's a good passion of mine, and I've had a couple of boys out on the track with me. So it's good fun.
So what? Oh, hello! Don't move left.
Yeah.
So what? You were just saying there on the audio, we could just hear it. You've got your own YouTube channel for this, have you?
Yeah. So I've had it for about a year and a half now, and I've got I think I've got 3 cars at the moment. I had about 7 at one stage, but I've slowly sort of pulled them back down and focusing on the 3 I've got at the moment. And it's a good out for me at football. Gives me a good release.
That's great. I think is it Jay Leno's got like 350 cars or something? Is that right?
Yeah, he's got a lot of cars. One day, maybe one day.
Exactly.
Lindsay Fox has.
Yeah, he's got his
Just here.
over here. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Charlie, great to catch up with you. Thanks for your time this morning.
No.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
Good on you, mate, and all
Go
the
on
very
you,
best.
Charlie.
I think they're back up to the Gold Coast this week, are they, for Geelong?
I've lost track, TJ. I'll have to have a look.